Hey everyone, 0101 here again. Just updating you on my little progress here. You've seen this before. I had the 2 rows done, and the ones and zeros, and then the hex display over here. What I've added is these 3 things right here, and then these buttons right here, which is set, reset, and submit. So what's going to happen is, I also said I was going to finish off that hex display over there. So what's going to happen is I'm going to be populating this board with a certain code, and then that code, once it's executed, will do a certain thing like multiply or division or store something somewhere, I don't know, something like that. So what I've been trying to do here is to get the inputs from here stored on there, so that way you can actually see what your code is before you submit it. So to show you how this is going to work, I only have the 3rd variable done, which is the last 4 hex display over there. So these ones I still haven't finished yet. Those will be next. So we have this toggle here, so that way everything that I put in on here will go to that 4th one over there. And then set will take whatever I have selected here and then put it into the 1st one. And then I can select another one. When I hit set again, it'll move the 1st one into the 2nd one, and then it'll put the one that I have down here into the 1st one, etc., 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 cascade effect, and then this whole thing gets full. So to show you how it works, we are going to spell a word. And with hex, there's very few words you can spell. One being fade, another being dead, so we're going to go with fade. So this is an F, got all ones, F is the hex, and we're going to set it, and we're going to look over here. And there's our F. Alright, the next letter in fade is an A, so we will select that. And then we will hit set again. And watch it over here. Now the F moves over and we have an A in its place. Now the next one is a D. So here's our D, that's what it's going to look like. And now we're going to throw it over here. Okay, and then the final letter is an E. So there's our E. We are going to set it. And there we go, F-A-D-E. When I change the format on this, this might not show up very well, so I'm going to go close up. So there you go, F-A-D-E. Alright, now let's say that I messed up on my code somewhere and I want to start over, or I've already submitted a code and I don't need that on there anymore. Well, we can just hit reset. It doesn't matter if these are toggled or not when you hit reset, but now this will take a few seconds because it's got to cycle through all the memory and clear it out. And there we go, it's all reset. So how does this work? Okay, so from the last video you've seen this control panel, a bunch of stuff coming off. Parallels, this is for actual bits, and this is for the hex display down there. And then these 16 on the bottom here going that way are for each of the letters for the hex, like 0 through F. And then these ones up here are control signals. So these control signals will go over there. What I did over here to get the hex, because I mean I'm already taking the hex off once to put it over there, so I figured I might as well just take it off again. And so this is the hex going this way. And then the control signals are up on top. So I've got the set, reset, submit up on these 3, and then down on these ones over here I've got the toggles for which segment of code is going to be, and then these ones down here are for the hex display itself. So it goes from a condensed 7-bit to an expanded 7-bit parallel for the hex display stuff. Then this is for the variables. The first one is being used over here, so that's why that's branching over here, and then you only see 2 here. And then these control signals over here are going to have to be going down along all the lines, so those have to keep on going. So this is the reset signal right here. It goes down here. This is a little AND gate. This right here, this input right here, is the 3rd variable. So it'll go over here for submitting. There's another AND gate right there. And it'll go over here for resetting. So the way that works is if you have the third variable selected, this will light up. Then if you press reset, then it'll go over here. Two inputs on an AND gate give you an output, so that'll light up and then that'll go through the reset. Same thing with the submitting. When you submit it, it'll go through here, and since this is already lit up, then it'll send that through and actually submit the data. What I've got here, this is what this controls the variable. If this is not down, then nothing can go through here. So the way that this is this will all go and activate all these pistons right here. All the pistons are what allow the signals down here from the 7-segment display to go through into the memory. These right here I'm sure you'll recognize as my memory cubes. These only have 7 inputs because a 7-segment display only has 7 inputs. So I'm using this right here. You can see that that's the bottom for the bottom segment for the 7-segment, bottom left, bottom right, middle, top left, top right, etc., etc. So this is the first set of 7 bits of memory gets stored in here, and then it comes out over here, and then this is actually getting split off. So it's going down over here into the second memory cube right here, and it's also going up over in here into the 7-segment display. So what all this jumble is right here is just getting this into the correct way that I have this set up. So 7-segment display, I call this the plug. So all of the data goes in on these lines right here, and it's a 5x8, I believe. No, 5x7. Yeah. And so that's pretty much what all of this is. I mean, this is just a little thing that gets it from down here to up here. And then it's just the same thing, just transmitted from each of the different memory cubes. So this first one right here controls the first display right there, so it goes over here and then up onto that display. And then when you submit it, it kicks out whatever is stored here into the second one here. Because like the submit actually goes backwards. It will activate this back memory first, so it'll take whatever is currently in this memory stored into here, and then it'll get over here onto this one, activate this one, it'll take whatever memory is here and throw it into there. And then as each of these things are updated, then the 7-segment displays are also updated. So, memory, hex display, memory, hex display, memory again, hex display, memory, hex display. So we've got each of these 4 things right here. Eventually I'm going to encase all these in glass, but I was just feeling kind of lazy and it takes a long time. So, and yeah, I still kept the village here. I'm going to see if I can get around not destroying it, just to make the people happy. There's a lot of people there. So yeah, next one will be this grouping right here, these 4. I'm going to have another row of memory, these things right here going like right here. And then for the command, which is the 2 at the front over there, there's going to be another set of memory over here. And then each of these will have inputs, or outputs I should say, like this, that'll connect over here. So yeah, it's a work in progress. It's working very well so far. I actually haven't had to redo too many things. So yeah. For shits and giggles, I'm going to type in dead. So we've got our D, there's our D, and we're going to set it. And there's our D, and then E, going to set that over there. Okay, now we're going to need an A, there's our A. So now the A is over there, and then finally another D. Now you don't have to wait for that to update to send stuff over here because it's all working off the same lines. So I just wait so you can see what the binary is and then also what the hex is before I put it over there. So now we have DEAD. Yeah, I'll go closer, you can see it better. So yeah, D, E, A, D. Okay, I'm going to reset it, and then that should be the end of the video. There we go. It should take about 4 seconds because I have it timed for 1 second each. So there you go, all clear. And we'll just run up real quick so you can see what the overview looks like. So we've got our input over here. These ones going this way go to that display over there. And then these ones going over here are the command signals, the hex display for over here. And it just goes over here, memory, memory, memory. Control signals, hex output, hex output, hex output, hex output. That's pretty much it. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I will keep on working on this, and then eventually once I get this working, I will have the submit button working, which will take what I have here, put it into a binary form. I'm going to need 10 memory cubes over here, and yeah. And then that'll get submitted out to the math processor, do your whatever. And then I gotta create some RAM too, so that'll be fun. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, or don't leave a comment, doesn't really matter. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you have any questions on anything in specific, like how I go from the parallel over here to the parallel going that way, or how I do the command and control signals, whatever, just ask it. I'll do my best to answer it. Alright, see ya.